for the NHRL National Series Race 2 out of 20 at Auto Club. I am Matthew Stotts.
Am I supposed to come in yet?
Yeah, that's what you say your name. Oh, whoa.
Oh. Hello, I am Nick Bingham. So,
Very.
You know, he's one of the better drivers, well, in this race at least. He's one of the Cup drivers racing. I believe he's in the 8 car for this race. You know, last week I should say, we had the Daytona race, and I was a part of that. There were a lot of drivers that I didn't expect to have good runs, that had really good cars. One of them being Keenan Kemper, who went on to win the race. He's our points leader. Actually, he's tied for points going into this race. So yeah, if I had to pick 3 drivers for today, I'd definitely pick Donald. I'd say Dougie, and I'm gonna throw a long shot in and say Jay Howard in the 35 car might have a shot to win today.
Unlike Daytona, this probably won't come down to who can survive the wrecks. It's mostly going to be who can pass in dirty air, which it's going to be difficult, but hopefully it'll give us an exciting race to enjoy.
Yeah, before we get into the race, though, we do want to talk about a serious topic that happened earlier this week. We all know about what happened to Ryan Newman. Well, we had some great news today that he was released from Halifax Medical Center in Daytona Beach, Florida. He is, however, not going to be driving this weekend in Las Vegas. He will be replaced by Ross Chastain, who will drive the 6 car. What are your thoughts on that, Stott? You think Chastain may live up to the hype and what it would be probably the best equipment he's had in the Cup Series?
It's going to be challenging, but you know, if he can keep it clean and doesn't be over aggressive like he is in the other equipment, I think he'll do fine. Solid top 15s, possibly top 10s.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, we're gonna be racing, I think it's a 25 or 30 lap race tonight, I'm not sure, but there's a lot of different drivers. You know, last season we had in the National Series, it seemed like there weren't that many contenders in this series. Of course, I won the championship a season ago. A couple drivers are returning, however, to this series. One of them being Trace Mees. He finished... Where did he finish last week? I believe he finished 16th or 17th last week in the 98 car. He was the runner-up in points a season ago. Ryan Higgins, no longer in this series. He moved up. Another driver that was in Xfinity a season ago, Hunter Smith in the 20 car. He's going to be in the race tonight. Ryan Turnbull, he's going to be in the race tonight. But then again, we got a bunch of rookies in this series. We have Dougie Higgins. We have Wade Alexander. We have Brett Baker. Bragger in the 89 car. We have Jameson Smith, who was in the Truck Series a season ago. We have Braden Sisko. We have there's a Darius. We have a bunch of people in this series this season that could show up. You know, we're early in the season, but it could be very, you know, people could show how good they are tonight. You know, this isn't a restrictor plate track, so we can see how people are actually going to run throughout the season.
And this is a chance to get a first look at Jameson Smith, who was the truck champion, I believe, and has moved up to Xfinity to see if he can, or National, excuse me, to see if he can carry on his dominance like he had in the trucks. He didn't finish so well, though, in the Daytona race, but looking to see him turn it around today at Auto Club.
There are a couple Cup drivers in the field tonight. I know Donald's racing in the 8 car. I believe Travis is in the 61 for Van Oof Racing, and then There are a couple other drivers. We'd have to. I can't see it right now, but when we get into the race, we'll be able to point them out for you guys, and hopefully we'll see how good those Cup drivers really are against these national regulars. And Justin Rott just commented that Fidel won the championship.
Oh, my bad. My
Last
apologies.
season.
Gosh, for some reason I was told Jameson won it. That's my fault. Oh, of course, never mind. He did win it. Well,
I think Jameson was runner-up in the championship. He did. I remember he won. He might have won. I don't even know if he won a race last season, but he's definitely got speed. So we're just waiting for the okay to join the lobby. So before we get into the race, let's talk about the point standings coming out of Daytona. Keenan Kimber, he was the driver who went on to win last week. He took home 40 points from that first race. Tied for first in points is the 2-car of Dougie Higgins. He also had 40 points. I believe he won both stages. I can't really recall any of it though. Wade Alexander in the 0 car is third in points. There's a 3-way tie for third actually. The 23 of, I want to say Jordan Byers is in that car.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, Truex 78 fan. I think that's Jordan Byers. He's got 35 points as well. And then the 4 car of Wolfgang Stone has 35 points as well. So there's a 3-way tie for third. 6th is Brennan Reed. He has 34 points. The 20 of Hunter Smith is in 7th in points. He has 30. Jay Howard on the 35 is 8th with 28. Logan Shore in the 7 car is 9th in points with 27 and tied for 9th. And the final spot in the playoffs as of now, Adam Pelk in the 9 car. And just 1 point out as of now is the 66 of Brett Baker. And then the 1 car of Sonny Elvis has 24 points, so 3 points out of the playoffs. 13th, Bragger is 4 points out of the playoffs in the 89 car. He is tied with Jameson Smith for that spot. Martin Milkovich has 22 points and 15th in points. Trace Meany's 19 points. I believe he had an issue last week and had to leave early, so he had to drop to he is currently 16th in points. And then the 19 of NFan 19, I have no idea who that is, but he's got 19 points, and he's the 19 car, 17th in points. So early on, we're only 1 race in, but we have a very close points running, after 1 race. So I don't know if qualifying is over yet, but
Oh, okay, so we've got the names mixed up. Jordan Byers is actually NFan 19.
Oh, okay.
So we
got Truex 78 fan.
Is that Jake Scarborough?
Yeah, I think you're right. That's who that is.
I forgot Jake raced, to be honest. I'm not trying to shade, but
yeah,
good showing by Jake though.
He had a good car last week. He was the one that worked with me the most during the national race. Him and Wolfgang worked with me pretty well, and I thought I was really. This is the 2nd season in a row that I was leading on the last lap at Daytona, and I got passed at the start and finish line. So Daytona may be my home track, but it is not the best for me. So, hoping I can get in that 61 car one more time this season. Win a race for Vander's Racing.
Yes, sir. I wonder what's taking invites. Or, not invites, I wonder what's taking qualifying a while.
And Jared hasn't said anything to me yet.
Do you think they just started it since it's 7? Like, what time are they supposed to start it?
He said, I think it was 6:45 they were supposed to start. And maybe that's when the lobby was getting open, I'm not sure.
They have a call right now. Should I join the call?
Yeah, go for it.
Let me join and see what's going on.
Oh wait, I think that's for them to tell us what lap we're on.
They're gonna tell us when they launch for the race. They're about to soon, so just be ready.
Alright.
Oh, they've launched. They've launched. Alright, appreciate it.
There are 16 drivers, yeah. So Donald, Travis,
Your usual, your cup guys up there.
Donald's the only cup driver racing. Travis didn't make it.
Travis didn't make the race?
I guess not.
Oh, dang.
Do you know who won the pole?
No, I did not. I did not check. Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
They
we'll
just
find out.
launched, so we might be able to find out, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, what's his name? Jackson Tate won the pole.
Huh. So here they go. Green flag. The 10 car. Leads going into turn 1. How about Logan Shore?
We already 3 wide. Oh, contact 19. Oh, 4 wide. 98 decided to back off. That would have been, I don't know that person's name, unfortunately.
Going into 3 and 4 here. And right now, Jackson Tate, I want to say, is that the 10 car?
Yeah, that's the 10 car Jackson Tate, yes sir.
I believe isn't he? I think he's a cup driver too.
He could be, oh yes sir, he is. My apologies,
Yeah,
he
he's
is a
the
cup
11
driver.
in the cup series. The 1 car of,
We're just gonna call him Sonny Elvis.
Sonny
Yeah,
Elvis to the lead. Maybe not. Jackson
Yeah,
Tate back
Jackson.
up on the outside. Have
Jackson
a run.
got that
with
run
hope.
with that outside with Logan Shore behind him, and Donald Stern looks to fall in line right behind and make a move. Oh, he's gonna dive down to the bottom
Who's
actually.
that? Oh, it's Donald. Huge move for Donald. He might take the lead here. For a second he has it, but Sonny Elvis back to the bottom.
Oh, we are 4 wide.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
contact.
Sonny Elvis chopped him just a bit.
Look at the 21 of Turnbull. Turnbull's making a move up to the front.
Turnbull started near the back, I believe, or mid-pack. Anything can happen here,
Oh,
honestly.
car
This
on
is
the
great.
wall. That was
We
a
are 3
38
wide.
car.
Oh. Oh,
A
almost
lot of
4 wide.
contact
Yikes.
early.
They are getting really dicey. Go on board with Jackson Tate here for a second.
Sonny Elvis is JC Malia. I think that's how you pronounce
JC.
it.
Alright, we're gonna call him
Yeah.
JC. Alright.
So
Thanks.
look at Logan Short out in front now.
The 98 punts. Oh, it was 19 punted the 98 into Donald Stern. The 19 would be Jordan Byers. Still trying to figure out who the 98 is.
Jackson Tate.
Oh, runs right into Donald Stern there for a
Oh, the
minute.
98 is Trace.
Is Trace?
Yeah.
Okay, so Trace and then JC. Okay, got it.
Oh,
we
there
got.
goes the
Oh,
19.
there's the 19 of Jordan Byers into the grass and spinning. Oh, there's another car. That looks to be Jamison Smith.
Oh, hard
Oh,
hit.
hard into the outside wall.
But he nearly hit Byers again. Look at the 4 of Wolfgang. Where did he come from? Three wide going into turn 3 and 4. Turns 3 and 4. Donald up the second, trying to get the lead from the 10. 2 cup drivers, 1-2 at the moment. And then you got Ryan Turnbull, who is currently the best Xfinity or national regular position-wise. Trace Meanies looking to get under Donald Stern.
Look to be single file right up here, and except for a couple cars. Oh, now they're fanning out a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of early battle that's going on. Oh, look at the 4. What a move he's going to make to the bottom. That's Wolfgang Stone. And he's going to complete the slide job.
But he's going
For
to
a
do a
moment.
crossover at the same time by Ryan Turnbull.
Thought he might have had it right there, but he didn't.
They are coming to one lap to go on the stage of for stage 1. So things could get a little hot. Oh, okay. Thought I saw something happen there, man. 7 car must have backed off really early.
I think we're under caution, maybe. No, never mind. Donald jumping to the high side.
Jump to
Going
the
to
high
take the
side here.
lead. Ooh, he might have it. High side is, or the middle lane at least, is very fast around this track. He's gonna. Oh, they make contact.
Made contact. Oh, then the 11 car went off. Oh, like you said, about for the lead. Is it? Oh,
Wolfgang gonna make it 3 wide here. Is he gonna be able to stick
I think
it
he's
in
gonna
now?
get it.
He's got
Wolfgang
it for a
Stone is
moment.
going to win the
They're door slamming each other.
stage. Pretty sure Wolfgang got that.
Yeah, that's the end of the stage. Wolfgang wins it. What a finish, though. So awesome finish for stage 1. Stage 1 results, the top 5 get stage points. So Wolfgang Stone wins the stage, Donald Stern in second, and then it was Jackson Tate. I believe the 21 got 4th, and then the 98 of Trace Meanies finished. Or no, Trace finished in the 4th spot. Turnbull finished in the 5th spot. So Wolfgang going to lead him back to the green flag. And green is back in the air here in the National Series at Fontana.
Looks like Donald Stern got a better start.
And everybody jumped to the bottom very quickly. Those are already fanning out going into turns 1 and 2.
Oh, is Wolfgang gonna hit the wall? No, he stays off of it. Meanwhile, Jaden Howard hit the wall coming off of 2.
Where's he at?
Nice. He's fallen off to the back, I believe.
Who's in the 38?
38.
Rangers Rock.
Oh, that is. Oh man, I know him. Rangers Rocks. I talked to him a lot. I forgot his name. Dang. I have to ask Justin about that one.
So Wolfgang continuing to lead after impressive run in stage 1, got him the stage win. Donald quick, he's quick. Donald has a fast enough car to contend for this lead, obviously. So does Turnbull. I didn't expect Turnbull to be running up in the top 3 all race. So Dougie Higgins at the 2
Jackson
car.
Tate has fallen off. He has fallen to the back of the pack.
Yeah, he might have made an adjustment that might not be good for his car. And Donald trying to make... Oh, Jackson around. He's going to hit the wall. He comes back up on the track.
They're not going to count him as a car. Race Control has just told us they're not going to count him as a car.
The 11 involved as well. It looked like. Might have been another car that got a piece of it. No. And Donald Stern to the lead. The Wolfgang trying to fight back. Trace Meany's on the outside in the 98 Ford Mustang. Now he jumps to the bottom. Runner-up in last season's point standings. Had a very impressive late season run.
The first 5 cars are separated. Might be 4 here. Oh, the 19 of Jordan Byers throws the 98 of Trace, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was Trace.
It is 3 to go. That was 3 to go right there. So 3 more laps till the stage 2 is complete.
And Wolfgang to the lead.
Oh boy, they are shoving Trace and Trace and Jordan Byers keeps making contact. Logan Shore is watching all of this right in front of him, and the 19 of Jordan Byers makes it 3 wide and actually completes it. Now it opens the door for Logan Shore to make it 3 wide as he looks to try to go
past Donald. Jordan gonna contend for the lead here. 2 to go. Are we going to see an early season rivalry between this 98 and 19 duo?
If they keep getting a little heated here, we could possibly see it, but Jordan Byers looks to take the lead and clears him on the inside. Oh, the 98 of Trace doors the 8 of Donald Stern. They are back 3 wide. Donald Stern wisely backs out of it.
And Jordan coming to take the white flag in stage 2. I think Wolfgang might be able to get him, but who knows? We'll find out here.
Jordan looks to really have a good long run car, and I think that's what's going to be key to winning the race.
We haven't seen any cautions besides the 2, well, the 1 stage brake caution. Down the back stretch for the final time in stage 2. Jordan Byers with a comfortable race lead in the 19 Toyota Supra. As he comes out of turn number 4, he's going to see his first stage win of the 2020 season. Stage 2 winner, Jordan Byers.
and Wolfgang just edged out Donald Stern. Oh, that was a good battle for, what was that, 5th, I believe? The two of, no, that was 6th, excuse me, even though it wasn't for points. It was a really good battle.
So very good race so far. Stotts, do you have any, do you like to change your picks for this final stage?
You know, I'll change my pick up. You know, I've been looking long run wise, and it just seems Jordan Byers has the speed for a long run car. So I'm deciding with Jordan Byers at the moment. But just it depends if he can keep it up, and hope that none of the other cars have made adjustments to help their cars be better. What about you?
I'm thinking Trace. You know, he's got a really good car. It looks like he hasn't been able to take the lead yet, but I feel like he can make the move. If he makes the move at the right time, I feel like he'll be able to win this race. So go into turns 1 and 2. Jordan the race, and Dougie Higgins up to 4th for the first time. And everybody that was in the back now making a run to the front. How about the 22 of Jim Stern? I don't know what happened to that 10 car. He's way back and he's in the rear end of the pack. Same with the 7, two guys who had very strong runs in stage 1. Not having a Braden Sisko.
Yeah, Braden's been pretty quiet this race, which is kind of shocking. I was expecting him to be able to run up front and possibly have a chance for this win.
Right.
Oh my gosh,
And,
yo, the 4 of Wolfgang Stone just...
Look at Dougie Higgins! Where did he come from?
Dougie Higgins trying to make a name for himself, trying to let people know that he is here to win.
Oh, there goes the 7 of Shore.
Oh, Shore, hard. Oh
more
my...
cars involved. The 1. I believe the 10 was involved. That might be a caution. We'll find out here, but as far as they stand, Wolfgang Stone and Dougie Higgins continue in the battle for the race lead.
Yes, there was no caution, no caution, no caution.
No caution. Alright, Dougie Higgins looking to take the race lead. There goes the 19
the Jordan Byers in the wall.
He comes back across the track.
Looks like he's gonna save it.
Oh, but I think his race is done. Oh, and the 38 ran in the back of him.
Oh, that's 38 just ran into the back of him.
That might be a caution.
Race, the officials aren't saying anything.
Dougie Higgins, the race leader now.
Oh, not for long. Wolfgang Stone. Oh, Donald Stern looks to make it 3 wide.
For the lead. And Donald gonna lead this lap, it looks like. Right now he's the only Cup driver that's still in the race.
Oh, they're roughing each other up 4 wide for a second. The 98 of Trace with the 21 of Ryan Turnbull. They are both trying to make their way up to the front. This is just helping Donald. Stern getting away, let me check.
So yeah, Donald Stern leading here. Coming out of turn number 4. He's got a pretty good margin to second of Wolfgang Stone in the 4 car. I don't know if anyone has anything for that 8. Donald Stern.
14 laps to go. That's how many more laps we have left. 14.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pit one more time. You know, if anyone has an error coming on the pit road, it could definitely change the outcome of this race.
Gotta hit your marks, no speeding. I believe that's on here, right? Speeding?
No, we don't. Or yeah, I think we do have black flags on.
And who changed the strategy? Does anyone go 2 tires?
I think the best thing to do is take 4. You know, we're gonna have a decent run from now, or from when they pit to the checkered flag. So, you know, 4 tires can be the difference. You know, you're only losing 4 or 5 seconds compared to taking 2 tires, I think. So, you know, you can easily make those up if the person in front of you does not have good enough tires. You know, you can easily pass them. So going to We're on 13 to go, coming to 12 to go. Donald Stern, the race leader. Wolfgang second. Looks like he might be closing the gap in.
I believe he is. I think the draft is also being in his favor at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong though.
Wolfgang, a season ago, ran in the National Series. Didn't win any races, but he's definitely shown that he has speed. Early on in the season, had a really good run at Daytona. Now he's having a good run. Won the first stage, so there's a possibility he could win this race and lock himself into the playoffs. See, he dives it in.
That might have been all he could.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get a lot of momentum here off the turn. And him and Trace, right now, I think the best thing that they can do is just stay behind each other, not battle, and let Donald pull away. But then again, you don't know.
That, though?
Oh, 21 put the 22 up on the wall a little bit.
They're checking. They're doing. So they do have black flags on, by the way. League officials announced that they're figuring out what the pace speed is.
I think it's 45, I want to say.
They were thinking of 45 or 55.
So I believe now we have
Oh, it is 55, my bad. 55 miles per hour.
We have, what, 9 or 10 laps to go?
Check real quick.
With Donald Stern right now controlling this race. He knows what he's got to do to win this. He's got to have no errors on the pit stop whatsoever to put that number 8 in victory lane.
And yes, they are on 9 to go. It looks like the 8 car of Donald Stern is pitting.
Yep, there he comes down the pit road.
Let's watch his pit stop and see how he does.
Here comes the 21 on the pit road, the 98 on the pit road, 22 on the pit road, the 19, the 35, all come to pit road here with 9 to go. That leaves the 4 in the lead. The 10, the 38, and the 11 all stayed out on the track. I don't know, I think Wolfgang might be playing a strategy to see if he can wait out as long as he can. Find out if he comes down pit road this time by.
Yeah, he's letting off. Yeah, he's pitting. He's pitting.
Yep, with 8, and he's gonna pit with 8 to go.
I think he let off a little too much.
We'll find out. Yeah, Jackson.
Oh yeah, Jackson was able to get right behind him. In fact, he's probably gonna lose spots.
Wolfgang might have let off way too much. We'll see if Donald. Or how about the 22 has taken he's taken the position from Donald. Jameson Smith now, if this gets cycled around. A strategy. Yeah, I think he might have taken 2. If this gets cycled around, I believe Jameson will be the leader.
Well, let's see where he is compared to where we're gonna look at Jackson Tate compared to where Jameson Smith comes out, because Jackson Tate was actually right there with Wolfgang Stone. Jackson Tate is coming out right now. Oh, Donald's passing him right now, but Jackson Tate is coming out right now. Does Jackson Tate get the edge?
No, I don't think he does. I think Donald's gonna have it here.
Oh, I don't know. I think they're gonna get it.
Well, I think Jackson might have actually.
Do you think those two gambled?
Nah, I don't think so. I think there's a possibility, but I think Jackson might have taken 4 tires and he might be able to win this race. If not, if he took 2 tires, then Donald is gonna catch them, because you can tell he took 4. He passed that 22 really quickly. Coming to 6 to go. Jackson Tate, the race leader in the 10 car for Colleague Racing. Well, that would, I think that's what, yeah. In real life, that's Colleague Racing. And Donald gonna get by Wolfgang here. Looks like.
Oh, is Jackson Tate gonna hit the wall? Stays off of it.
Yeah, Donald
Stern has it in sight now.
He's got a huge run on Jackson. Coming to 5 laps to go here in the Production Alliance Group 300.
I think you're right. Jackson must have taken 2 tires or something. He had to if he is running this slow. Yeah.
Yeah, here comes 2. Donald.
Does he block?
5 laps. Oh, in the
Oh, is he in the
grass.
grass?
That's gonna slow him down drastically.
Oh, man. So you don't
The
want to do is get in the
22 back
grass.
on pit road. I don't know why that. I don't know what happened there, but he's coming back down. Donald Stern leads. This time by, we'll have 4 laps remaining.
Oh, Jamison Smith. We've been told Jamison Smith made a accident. He made a mistake on his pit stop. He meant to put 4 tires on, but he didn't.
Oh, that's interesting.
He only put 2, and he went down pit road again to put on the other, or basically all 4, because he couldn't do the other side because the game won't let you.
Big mistake by Jamison Smith in the 22 car. But Donald Stern now has 4 laps till he's in victory lane here in Fontana, California.
Alright, you said 5 to go, right?
No, I think we have 4 to go, I'm pretty sure.
He just told me they're coming to 4 to go.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. They have 5 to go right now. My bad.
Oh boy, this is. I think Donald Stern has run away with this. This might be.
Yeah, unless we get a caution. 4 laps to go here in California.
Oh, the 35 of Jaden Howard is pitting again. I don't see why.
Through turns 1 and 2 coming down the back stretch now. Battle for second, the 10 and the 4 car. Gonna battle for it. 3 and 4. Coming to 3 to go. Donald Stern. One of the Cup regulars. Or one of the 2 Cup regulars in this race today.
And this is official. No more cautions. It's a race it to the end kind of deal.
Yeah, Donald's got this thing won. There's too big of a gap.
They probably should have taken 4. I mean, they might have lost time, but it would have. They could have possibly drafted together to get back up to Donald.
Yeah. Out of turn number 4 now, just 2 laps remaining once he crosses the start and finish line. For Donald Stern. Stay tuned after the race. We're going to get all the 3 podium drivers here in the party for their post-race interviews.
I think what Wolfgang should have done was probably pit with Donald Stern. I think it would have helped him, and probably would have. It definitely would have helped him how to enter pit road, and you know he would have wanted to stay right with them entering, so he probably would have been with him entering, and most likely would be battling him right now exiting.
And the white flag is out for the NHRL National Series here at Fontana. Donald Stern in the 8 car for JBM, Jared Bogley Motorsports. His first of 2 races. They had 1 car enter for the Daytona race. Alan Capanaro overran that car. But Donald Stern has had his way today. Coming out of turn number 4. The 8 Cosmopolitan Chevy Camaro, the California Kid, will win in California.
Second would be, looks to be Wolfgang Stone, and then third would go to Jackson. Fourth would go to Dougie Higgins. I'm not able to get who got 5th.
Alright, let's get these boys in the party.
Alright, who you want to get? Alright, Donald and Wolfgang, so I'll get Jackson.
Fastest lap belongs to Donald Stern, a 39.9. Very fast lap.
Was a whole, not a whole tenth, but he was barely faster than Dougie Higgins, I believe.
Are any of them gonna join?
Oh, I launched into a race. Oh boy.
Hello, boss.
Hey, there he is, the winner. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. It was a good race. I did good.
Yeah, so what was your strategy going into that final pit stops, or those final round of pit stops?
I knew those tires would not be good, so I decided to take 4 tires and run down everybody, because I would probably have probably a better time run down people and trying to save the tires. It was a fun race. I had a good time. Stage 1 was a great finish. Wolfgang was able to pull that one out. That was amazing. I had a good race.
Alright, well, congratulations on your first win of the 2020 NHRL season.
I hope I can do the same thing tomorrow.
Good.
No. Thank you.
Okay, alright, well that's your winner, Donald Stern. Next up is our runner-up in today's race, Jackson Tate.
Oh, alright Jackson, so what was your strategy entering pit road? Did you take 2 tires or 4?
Yeah, I definitely took 2. I got killed by the 7 car during the second stage. Had to fight my way back, and then my teammate in the 11 car just wasn't really driving a smart race and was kind of just all over the place, not letting us stay in the draft. So we lost the draft, and there was no way I was going to have a chance to even have a shot unless I took 2. And then it just didn't have the speed. But we went from 7th to 3rd on the last stop, so it's a pretty good effort.
Even though you didn't come out with the win, good top 3.
Absolutely, thank you.
Alright, next up we got the third place finisher in today's race.
You got those switched, I think.
Second.
Yeah.
Oh, you got second, Wolfgang? Oh,
yep.
My bad. Oh, well, we got the runner-up. Wolfgang, this is your best finish of the season so far. How was the race today? How's your car?
It was okay. If it wasn't for the cup leeches, I would have won, but it was a good race.
Alright, well, we wish you the best of luck throughout the season, and congrats on your podium tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Big.
Alright. If I do say so for myself, this was a pretty successful stream. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. Congrats to Donald.